Alright, well, as you all know, I recently redid my motor. I had the heads redone, changed piston rings, bearings, pretty much cleaned everything out. But I am still having an issue. Yesterday I had to get my car towed over to my home because the oil pressure started going really low with the RPM. And the RPM were, I'd say, 800 RPM, go down to around 600, and back up to 800, and go drop down again. Oil light was turning on. The oil pressure was going pretty low, and I feared that the car would break, so I had it towed home. I just want you guys to. I did 2 oil changes today, so there was a lot of stuff in there that I got out of it. I mean, a lot of dirt that I guess was inside the oil pump that didn't initially get cleaned. So I just want you guys to take a look at it, and if you can, let me know if the oil pressure is normal. And yeah, basically just that's basically how it idles when you start it up. It is warm. I did drive it around for a little while. That's the oil pressure right now. The car still has some hesitation and everything because of the spark plugs. They're pretty bad, which I gotta change later and everything. But right now, I just want to make sure my oil pressure is doing fine. Here's the RPMs. They're still pretty high, and it's supposed to be a little lower for idle, especially since the car is warm. But I guess since I just started it up. But we'll see. Just take it out for a nice little test drive, and hopefully there's no issues. Get my seatbelt on here. Basically just gonna say the RPM I'm in, and show you the oil pressure gauge, make sure that it's doing fine. Right now that's 2,500 RPM. Thousand, 3,500, 4,000 RPM. I'm gonna try to take it a little higher now. That's 6,000 RPM. So far, that's as high as I've been able to get it. Transmission mounts are horrible. Actually all the motor mounts are horrible. That's why I'm gonna be getting some polys soon. I will send those out as soon as I get a chance, and some extra cash. It is sputtering pretty bad. I mean, the spark plugs are horrible. I mean, I sent the heads out to get redone with those spark plugs in them, and I do not know if the guy actually took them out to get them done. I suppose he did. I mean, because those are acid and a machine and everything, so I'm sure he did, but you never know. Those things, I mean, they've been tossed around a lot, and they were on the car when it overheated, so that'll cause sputtering issues. Also, I have this with the battery, which I'm not really sure what it is. If it's normal on these cars and stuff, does it too, but it does it at idle a lot of times. Here's the oil pressure here at idle, and that's idle right there, with my foot on the brake while it's still in drive. That's neutral. Take my foot off the brake. Yeah, basically idle's pretty high. I suppose it's the ECU trying to keep the engine on, or trying to keep it idling because of the spark plugs and cables. I mean, it still has a lot of bugs to work out, but hopefully I get those done soon. I mean, the motor is running smooth. I am proud to say I did a nice job, I guess. So, thanks for the help, guys.